beautiful lovelies. Hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back. Today I'll be making halo halo. So halo halo is a Filipino dessert that is gorgeous. It's basically kind of a Filipino take on a sundae. So halo halo kind of generally translates to mix mix, and it is a bunch of sweetened kind of fruits and beans incorporated with shaved ice, topped with condensed milk, a little bit of evaporated milk, and then topped with a scoop of ice cream. So sounds delicious. I've never had it before. It is beautiful and striking, and it's summer, so why not? All right, so come along with me and I'll show you how to make it. So similar to a sundae, this is a very customizable dessert. I've never had it before, so I'm just gonna go crazy and put everything that I can find in it and give it a go. So for my version of halo halo, I'm going to top it with a scoop of ube ice cream. And ube is a gorgeous purple sweet yam that's used in a lot of Filipino desserts. And to make it, I use this powdered form of ube that I found, and I reconstituted it with about 4 cups of water, and I cooked it over the stove for about 20 minutes until it got really nice and thick, kind of like the consistency of mashed potatoes. Then I took 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and whipped that with the mixer until it was nice and thick. Can of condensed milk, 14 ounces, and then I added my ube mixture. Because I wanted this to be nice and bright, I added a bit of food coloring to give it a nice purple color. And then I poured it into a container and placed it in the freezer for it to set. So that was my ice cream. Another component of halo halo is leche flan. I use this box mix of cream caramel. It's basically like a caramel egg custard, and I just prepared it as directed on the package with the caramel at the bottom, added some milk, and heated that until the gelatin was well dissolved, and then poured it into the container and allowed that to sit in the refrigerator until it was completely set. So now that I have my leche flan and my ube ice cream ready, now I need to prepare my shaved ice. So here is my shaved ice maker. Isn't it cute? So I found this little gadget at my local H Mart. I wasn't too happy about the build quality. This cup doesn't really fit, just sort of annoying. And you just place ice cubes in there and it's supposed to grind it up. Whoa. Now we're just gonna take regular old ice cubes, load this up. And my God. Wow, that's so violent. And push. Jeez, why does it have to be so loud? Oh, wow. Sorry. See, it vibrated so much it knocked my camera over. This is very unpleasant. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, let's set that aside. Jeez. Looks pretty good. After that very violent experience, I have a bowl of shaved ice. So it's made a couple different ways. You can make it in a bowl and put your toppings on top, or you can layer it into a glass and see all the layers. I'm going to opt for the bowl. So I'm going to start with a layer of shaved ice. Nice and fluffy. So here are all of my beautiful toppings, and for the preserved fruits and beans and such, I bought a jar of this. And this is halo halo mix, and it has everything you need in there. And what I did was I separated them out so I could arrange them into my bowl. So this jarred mix did not include sago or gulaman, which is the red and green portion of the beautiful toppings. I just took some of the nata de coco and I added some red and green food coloring so I would have that colorful element in my halo halo. A generous drizzle of condensed milk. Yum. And add a little bit of evaporated milk for added richness. Some sweet red beans, some palm seeds. These have all been preserved with syrup, so they're all going to be very sweet. Red nata de coco. Add my green nata de coco. So colorful. Regular nata de coco. And I'm going to add some white beans. Makapuno. On the side there, and a little bit of jackfruit. leche flan on there too. It's not a triangle, by the way, that is a rectangle. Ube ice cream on top. Ah, it's so pretty! Love it. And for a little bit of garnish, I'm gonna use a little bit of shredded coconut. And then a little cookie cigar right in the back. Let's add 2. So cute, look at that! All right, we look at this thing of beauty. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to tuck into this. All right, I want to get a bite of everything. I'm gonna get a bit of ube and then get some shaved ice. Get a palm seed in there. Itadakimasu. And that palm seed is like a natural little like gummy. So it's got a lot of chew to it and kind of jelly texture. Delightful, very, very sweet, but goes really well with the ice. All right, let's try another bite. This time I'm gonna go for ice cream, a little bit of leche flan, a little bit of sweet bean, and more shaved ice. All right, here we go. Now that bite was completely different. Really soft, smooth, eggy leche flan with very sweet beans that have a slightly beany taste, but not at all unpleasant. Actually quite nice. If you like adzuki beans, then you'll like that. I love the complexity and varied nature of this. It's so much fun. All right, I'm gonna dig right down into the shaved ice. And although this is a cousin to a sundae, this experience is completely different than a sundae because of all the varied textures. A sundae I feel like is fun because it's just decadent for the sake of being decadent. You've got all kinds of toppings and tons of ice cream and lots of whipped cream and syrup, and everything is just equally sweet. While here I feel like there's a little bit more complexity, not only in flavors but in textures. You've got jellied, and you've got mushy, you've got crunchy, you've got icy, you've got soft and eggy, and then you've got crunchy cookie. It's just super, super fun. And in terms of a cool summery treat, this is more satisfying to me too because it seems icier and colder. And that's probably just psychological because ice cream is already frozen. But something about that watery, crunchy ice in there makes it seem more quenching than just a bowl of ice cream. Let me give you an idea what the ube tastes like as well. To me, the ube flavor is pretty subtle. It tastes a little bit caramelized. The main flavor I taste is the sweetened condensed milk. It's very rich and milky and sweet. So do let me know if you've ever had halo halo before and what are your favorite toppings and ingredients to put in yours. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Let me know in the comments if there's a specific dish that you'd like me to make, prepare, and taste, and I'll see what I can do. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Be sure to follow me on social media, share this video with your friends, and I shall see you in my next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye. Oh, check out my other channel if you want to see my bee vlogs. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.